All right, my lovers. Happy Monday. It's September 25th. I'm MJ. I'm the founder of All to Love, and we're going to do a little reading for you. So let's get into the energies. This is for the All to Love community, the online community. People who just want to see more love in the world, like love, fairness, justice, the things that I think, like, deep down we know we all deserve. Like, we all belong here. Why are things so shitty and unfair? And we've got the power to change that inside our own hearts, like, straight up legit. Let's get into it. So the energies and my intention with tarot is to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. I've been on an intuitively guided path since really since my late teens, so good 20 odd years here. So intuition reigns supreme in my reality. As in, it's our inner stuff that is shaping the world that we see, right? And so we're going through a massive heart healing. Okay. Take what resonates, leave the rest, trust yourself, ask questions or not, to each their own. Let's get right to it. So divine guidance, loving clarity. I'm looking at a temperance reverse, which is saying there could be a sense of imbalance. You might be feeling just off your center. There could be stuff going on that could be triggering a sense of, I do get a sense of emotional imbalance, but we'll get some more clarity. No, as in it's possibly to do with finances and a little bit of insecurity or lack of direction. Or even putting it plainly, like maybe a bad decision, like making a certain investment that's not gone off and it's kind of tilting your sense of balance in another direction. Let's get a few more cards on this. Interesting. So this is like a cycle, right? And it looks like even when I think this is sort of valuable when it comes to living intuitively. This is a situation that looks like everything's maybe going tits up, or like you're completely out of whack, or you made a really bad decision with regards to your finances or with regards to your investments. But the Chariot is here. So I'm like, it's okay. It's going to be okay. You're being guided forward. There's a lesson to be learned. And possibly the lesson has to do with family love and like the just soulmate relationships, like the nearest and dearest, the people that really do mean a whole bunch to us, right? And those most valuable, because take it all away and all that we have is our experience here. We don't take our material goods. We don't take our bank accounts with us. We take our experiences, and our experiences are so shaped by, I personally find, by our relationships, the people closest to us, and nature itself. Like relating to earth and nature, and we're here. Yes, we have our homes and we have our man-made structures, but like it's the planet that we're living on, right? And then we've just created these little structures to shelter us from some of the elements. And yet still it's clear we're powerless to those elements when it comes down to it. And hence, we're seeing more of that reflected back to us with the internet and our devices. We see the impact of that. And so trust, even when it looks like it's going... thing is, nothing here is actually going down any drain, or nothing is really going tits up. As a matter of fact, it's more to do with a wobble, like, oh no, did I make a wrong choice at that investment, right? Or it's almost like being stumped for a bit, or feeling like you're stagnant, finally making a decision, and then immediately making that decision and being like, whoa, everything, it's out of, oh, what have I done? And I've been there too. And yet, trust. The Chariot, you're guided. This is somehow you being guided out of one thing into another. And in the interim, it's going to feel a bit wobbly. Trust it too. Or for some of you, lean on good friends, lean on a lover, lean on the people that you love, that feel like home, that feel like comfort, that feel mega trustworthy. That's like a sideline. So that's almost like a sideline message for maybe a few of you, especially if it's resonating. You know, you got some good people around you. You do have, and the six of cups can be like a return. So if you're out there on a limb and you're feeling on your own, there's some people coming in for you. There's people that are going to be like, you're, you know, we've got this, all that kind of stuff. So all in all, this is good. It's just managing those little wobbles. Hence, you know, meditation and quote unquote, you know, spiritual work. It's only to connect to your spirit. It's not nothing else. You know, you meditate to come back to your center, to come back to balance, to come back to that deep knowing and trust and all that stuff, right? When life can wobble us. I'm just hearing for two more cards. So healing the heartbreak. Oh. This is just straight 3 people in a situation. 3 of Cups reversed. Like that, 3 of Cups reversed in any situation could be like drinking too much, partying too heavily, and then getting into some stuff that breaks your heart or breaks other people's hearts. So it's this is a tough energy, my lovers. Sorry. I mean, we know from the astrological perspective, somebody recently was like, do you watch the news? I was like, no, I haven't done for 10 years. Like I consciously disengaged from mainstream news stuff because one, you can't do anything about it mostly, and like it's just so painful. It's just so traumatic and fearful. So my insight is either through other humans that I interact with in the present moment, and or it's the astrological, slightly detached sort of cosmic perspective of how to understand these ebbs and flows and expansions and contractions, and so, you know, wars and themes of the wars, economy, they show up in the stars too, right? So we can look at them and then also reflect on how that could look in our personal lives, macro, micro sort of thing, right? So these are shakeups and breakups, things going down that are not comfortable, that are not nice. However, these cruxy points are actually trying to get us somewhere. They're trying to get us to calmer waters. They're trying to get us to be more self-responsible. They're trying to get us to have more of our own sense of self, right? So often when things come to an end or when things are painful, there's a reason for it, as annoying as it is, right? Like, and I think that's maybe that discord or like the illusion of mainstream media that's done actually probably not the greatest good for our mind and brain, is that it's sort of like out there in the media, we're all programmed to think these things and to expect these things from relationships or from life or from the world. And often is the case in the real time facing of our lives, it's kind of a letdown or a bit of an eye opener of like, oh my God, like maybe romantic love isn't the answer, or maybe having as much money as you always dreamed of doesn't make you happier, maybe, right? Like, so often is that the way, right? So we follow a path that's sort of dictated to us from either any external, our parents or the world around us, society, and then we sort of achieve the thing and are like, oh, I'm still unfulfilled, or I don't, because there's more. There's always more deep within us, and that's, I think, why one of the ultimate teachings is knowing the self and you know, endeavoring to be kind, having compassion. Don't judge books by covers, right? That's huge. Like, just insane how many of our own kind of fantastical illusions can be burst just through owning the pain that our life is. Oh, whoa. Oh. So I am feeling like these are actually 2 separate stories. Somehow maybe they might be connected, but this is the end of a cycle. This is the end of probably a pretty tumultuous or heartbreaky, or like maybe somebody who is cheating repeatedly or having an affair repeatedly. The info comes, you're like, yeah, we're done now. I can't do it anymore, because all this is reversed. 10 of Swords upright. Fini. I know. It's like you're looking down at that situation, being like, I'm not gonna, whether it's you, the other, straight up legit, no judgment. We're humans. We're fumbling around trying to make sense of it, right? Desire is a real thing. Like, and I do often find that perspective, like unity in our, we're all reflecting. It's never easy either side, and that's, you're just looking down the situation being like, I can't do this anymore. For example, if somebody's just repeatedly going out and getting, they might not even be like having hookups or affairs, it could just be they're going out drinking too much and you're feeling all on your own, having thoughts about this, that, and the other, never knowing, and fini. It's like this three of swords, we're done, no more of this. 10 of swords, I'm not going to do this cycle again. Okay, swords can be that cyclical things in our mind, and then we need big shakeups, or we need disrupting events to kind of pattern break and close the door. So big changes, though, this is the thing, close this chapter, there will be new love, there will be people come in that want to serenade you, my lover. Yeah. And I think for some of you, this could be a big shift in just breaking free, doing a bit of self-work. And then there looks to be definitely like more brotherhood, more sisterhood, more connection in the people, the new energies that are going to start to flow through, and or the people from your past that are super trustworthy, like soulmates, whether it's friends, past lovers, family relations even, right? So yeah, trust it's all going to come off. I do feel all of you with these radical intensities and emotional transformation, just like life unknowns that we're all in. So yeah, mega compassion for all of you. If you enjoyed that, feel free to comment. If you resonate with the readings here, you can always book private readings. I do sell merchandise. I have a book on Amazon, and there's a few online courses as well. So feel free to reach out if you want to work with me. Otherwise, have a wonderful, happy Monday, everybody. Just keep swimming. It's, what is it? I don't know. It's at the end of the day, it's all kind of a mystery. A big thing is like just unraveling. What am I doing? I don't know. But yeah, love. I was going to say will tear us apart. No. It's going to help us evolve and heal from long time of pain and darkness. Yet I don't know. Have a great day, you guys. Love you loads. Keep it real. I love you. Peace out.